Oh, thank you very much. The constitutional framework in Nigeria is the 1999 Constitution, and the Constitution itself is the ground norm upon which every other legislations is enacted to govern the territorial integrity of Nigeria, and we operate what we call a federal system of government, and also with the principle of separation of power as propounded by Baron de Montesquieu, who happens to be a French philosopher. So the constitutional issue and framework in Nigeria currently at the moment is 1999 Constitution as amended. As you know, every other document, most document has provisions that are not totally in agreement with the wishes of the people. But 1999 Constitution have some glaring lapses, which is over-concentration of power at the center, bogus provisions in the times of how government is run. Some people have argued that over 80% of our revenue is always going back to recurring expenditures, and 20% left for capital development, which in any country that runs on that platform will find it difficult to develop. That is the major lapses. There is the issue of state curation going on at the moment, and the issue of electoral reforms. And I quite agree with the reforms of electoral process, especially in the last election, where some of the guidelines of INEC were held by the court that they were not enforceable because they are not part of the law. For example, like issue of transmission of using of beavers and transmission of electoral results electronically. So if those issues can be made constitutional issues, and I think it will be a good way to reform our electoral laws. Issue of state curation, I think the way we are at the moment is quite understandable, because we cannot continue to create more states that will be dependent on federal revenue. Nigeria is right to operate state police because currently we are facing a lot of insecurity issues in Nigeria. And I believe that every security should be localized. And in addition to state police, I'm also of the firm opinion that we should have local government policing, so that our territory, our locality can be properly protected by men and women that understand the terrain properly. I have a slightly different opinion, because I don't think the way we have 1999 Constitution today, amendment after amendment will be able to cure the defects. I am of the opinion that we should have what we call autonomous constitution, where the people should be properly consulted before enacting a constitution. So we have a process that we call autonomous constitution, a constitution that is indigenous, that emanated from the people, unlike the 1999 Constitution that was foisted on the Nigerian people by the military via the Decree 24 of 1999. That was how 1999 Constitution came into place. And I think we don't have all the requisite power. We were not properly consulted before the enactment of that 1999 Constitution. And I think amendments of a particular section may not be able to cure the defects.